Okay, first Mitchell's versus the Machines, and now Vivo? Whoever is in charge of marketing and distribution at Sony, can you please allow these brilliant films, arguably top tier Sony animated films, to have a theatrical distribution? Because you are depriving audiences of the joy of seeing these amazing films on the biggest screen possible, which is what they deserve. Let's talk about Vivo. Hey up guys! So a few days ago I left a cryptic tweet saying that I had seen one of the best movies of 2021 and you guys were asking me, can you give us a clue, what is it? We're perplexed, is it Jungle Cruise, is it the Suicide Squad? Well, I'm happy to reveal now that the film in question was actually Vivo. I loved this movie, oh my goodness, I could not wait to talk about it. Vivo is Sony's first ever animated musical, which is directed by Kirk D'Amico, co-directed by Brandon Jeffords, and the music and lyrics are by the one and only Lin-Manuel Miranda. And if you guys feel like you've been hearing his name a lot this year, you should have, because In the Heights, Vivo, Tick Tick Boom, Lin-Manuel Miranda, his name is everywhere this year. If I can only say his name right, God. I'm just going to say it for the record now that I think Lin-Manuel Miranda is going to be looking at an Oscar nomination for Best Song for his work in Vivo. There are so many great songs on the soundtrack. It's hard to pick just one, but I think he will be nominated for Best Song next year. If he doesn't, I would be shocked. I honest to God don't know why Sony and Netflix had such a tight embargo on Vivo. This film is genuinely wonderful, and they should have allowed journalists to at least post reactions to the film, to help build up hype and anticipation, because this is the problem with Netflix. There's so much content on their platform, but they have a terrible time of advertising their shows and movies, and a lot of them just get forgotten about, and I'm worried that's what's going to happen to Vivo, because I haven't seen a lot of advertising for this film, but oh my god, they should have allowed us to talk about this film early and, sing its praises, because I love this film. I cannot wait to talk about it. As you can see, it's just flowing out of me. It's such a great movie. It is a truly special film. I am still outraged that I didn't get to watch it in a cinema. I had a great time watching at home. I just wish I got to see it in a cinema. Just go and watch it, guys. It's amazing. Trust me. I'm gonna have to give you a vague synopsis because if I dived in too deep with some of the details of the plot, then it would spoil the effect of this film, so it's going to be a bit of a vague plot, but here we go. Vivo tells the story of an adorable kinkajou monkey called Vivo, who's voiced by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who embarks on a journey from Cuba to Miami, Florida, with a feisty young girl called Gabi, who's voiced by Yanarli Simo. They have to deliver a song to renowned singer Marta Sandoval, voiced by Gloria Estefan, before she retires for good. That is all the plot I'm going to give you. Anything else and we would be verging on spoiler territory. Sony Animations is having an incredible year. First, The Mitchells versus the Machines, and now Vivo. Honest to God, it would not surprise me if both of these movies ended up in my top 10 favorite movies of 2021. The Mitchells I love for its zany and dorky tone, the characters were great, the action set pieces were a lot of fun, and it also had that great embrace your inner weirdo message. The reason I love Vivo is because, well, once again, it has great characters, it's well paced, it's extremely well written, and the soundtrack is one of the best animated musical soundtracks of all time. Oh my god, it's one of the best. It's so good. There's not a single weak song in this soundtrack, and because the songs are so emotionally charged, it just hits you so hard in the feels, this film. Oh my god, I cried, not lying, 3 times watching this film. Vivo has an abundance of heart, soul, and spirit. Oh my god, it hit me so hard this film. I freaking love it. Vivo is a film which celebrates the power of music, the power of friendship, and the power of love. The music in this film is simply spectacular. I found myself singing along to the lyrics on the first viewing. Like, if you're actually singing along to the songs on your first ever viewing, then you know it's doing something right, because the songs are instantaneously catchy and you're enjoying it so much that you want to sing along. Some of my favorite tracks from the soundtrack were One of a Kind, One More Song, My Own Drum, Keep the Beat, and In My Heart, which is like 90% of the soundtrack, but it's just so good. Wait until you hear My Own Drum and tell me it doesn't sound like a song that Lizzo would sing. If I had to make predictions as to which songs might get nominated for Best Song at the Oscars, I would go with either Keep the Beat or Inside Your Heart. they seem like the most likely contenders, but I would love to see My Own Drum nominated for Best Song as well. I just love that song. As soon as the soundtrack drops on Apple Music, I am going to be singing along to that song in the shower, on my commute, just in general. I freaking loved it. I think it's only a matter of time until Lin-Manuel Miranda does get his first Oscar, but is 2022 the year that he finally gets his first one? We shall see. Like I said before, I loved the characters in this film as well. I felt an immediate connection to Vivo, Gabi, Andrés, Marta. They all had such lovely pairings together. I just really enjoyed watching their dynamics. There was just so much fun to watch. I just felt the love between them all. Oh, I found myself really connecting with the character Gabi because she's just so loud and boisterous and so extra, just like, oh, she's like me when I was a kid. I loved her. Fantastic voice work by the girl that voices her, Yanali Simo. She is wonderful. And even the ridiculous subplot involving these Girl Scout, I think they're called Sand Dollar characters. There's this trio of 3 little girls who are chasing Gabi and Vivo through the Everglades. Even that I really enjoyed because it is kind of a B plot that doesn't add a whole lot, but the way it's executed is just so much fun and so humorous. I really enjoyed it. There was not a single moment in this film where I was bored. I was really engaged with it. I really enjoyed it. I think kids are gonna love it. I think adults are gonna love it. It's just a great all-rounded family film. So let's ask them 3 questions. Firstly, would I watch this again? 100%. I adored this film. I've already gone back and watched a few of the musical numbers on Netflix because I love them so much. I cannot wait to watch this from start to finish again. Question 2, do I recommend it for you guys? Yes, to everybody. Kids, adults, you're gonna love this, but if you're a fan of like the Mitchells versus the Machines or anything by Lin-Manuel Miranda, like In the Heights or Hamilton, then you're going to love this. It's wonderful. Please, I recommend everyone watches this. Give it a watch. How it boosts its numbers so we can get more films like this. We need more films like this. It's just incredible. And question number 3, what score do I give it out of 10? I'm just gonna say it. I love this film so much. It gets a 10 out of 10, and I also think Vivo, much like Mitchells vs. Machines and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, it is a film that you should watch once before you die. It is that good. Highest classification I can give that film. So good. But there you go, guys. That was my ooey gooey gushy review of Vivo. I absolutely love this movie. Have you guys seen it? What did you guys think of this movie? Do you think it's going to get nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Oscars as well? Whatever you have to say about this film, let me know in that comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, please support my channel by hitting that thumbs up button. If you want more movie, TV, and Oscars related content, don't forget to click subscribe. And if you want to follow me on any of my socials, all those links in that video description down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. For more things related to movies, TV, and popcorn culture, I'm Luke Carefield, and I'll see you next time.